Don't call me a rat, buddy.
I'm not your buddy, friend. He's not your friend, guy. I'm not your guy, buddy.
He's not your buddy, friend.
I'm not your friend, guy.
Welcome back to the Fairweather Friends podcast. As always, I'm Veg. Ricky on my left.
Hello.
Hooper on his right.
We got Garret
Hoopers.
and Haley Hooper here. And then Ricky,
Right.
who's our other special guest?
And we have my fiance, Lori.
Fiance. What's
As
up,
of-
Lori?
as
You gotta
of-
hear your voice.
As of last night.
Hi.
Lori, you gotta talk in the mic. Lean in. Lean in.
Don't be nervous.
Millions of
Our
people
only
are gonna
listener
listen to
and my
this.
fiance, Lori.
There will be millions.
Oh.
Stop that.
All the way from, where are you from, dude?
Calgary, Alberta. You should know that.
You gotta get closer.
You're gonna get
It's for
so
the
many
it's for the
likes
people.
because of this.
We gotta jump right in though, because
Immediately.
all anyone's been talking
Well, if you
about
get famous.
all anyone's been talking about is how people live 11 hours and 2 countries apart met, fell in love, and got engaged. So you guys got to
Instagram.
jump into the story. Whole story. You can't just say Instagram.
Good old IG. Ooh.
Good old ID. It took, well, I started talking to her in February, actually.
Yes? Yes, he did.
I missed her by a day. She was in a relationship at the time.
I was, and then when I got back, I got broken up with. Which is meant to be, actually. Who doesn't want it?
Woo.
It was, no, honestly, it was crazy. Because I wanted to meet you.
Yeah,
It's
and
not your fault.
So, when did we actually start talking?
Anyway, what happened was we had music and interest, talked about certain music shows and concerts, and
Well,
then
didn't you guys find each other through the
Well, I had been following her for a good 4 years.
4 years.
Because she's got Boxer.
boxers? There we go. That's what it was.
Yep. Which is insane.
So Ricky,
Little
so
creepy.
Ricky Instagram stalked you for 3 years. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did. Actually 4.
4 years.
Good man. Good man.
Not just 3, 4.
Every time I would open up, she'd be the first picture up.
Which is embarrassing because I post a lot. That's embarrassing, actually.
Nothing embarrassing about that.
It's a little bit. I post a lot. I love Instagram. They should be like sponsoring me and paying me, but
They
whatever.
should be. Us.
Love it.
They should sponsor our whole story.
Love it.
So Ricky finally messaged you, or
And then we
No,
went
you
to
know what
Monday
it
Night
was?
Football.
You know what it was? I posted,
It was a song.
no, it was
Was-
a record, The Stars,
And
because no one knows of them. It's a Canadian band, and no one knows of them, and I have them on vinyl. And you actually commented on them to begin with, and I was like, what the fuck? No one knows of them. I'm like, oh my god, I'm allowed to swear.
yes, I
And
swear
I
a
was like,
lot.
what the fuck? Who knows of this band? No one. And he knew, which I was intrigued by, because no one knows of them.
I'm
and
saying
he
if there's one way to Ricky's heart, it's definitely music.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think that is definitely a
You can
connection.
Random Sports Center music was just out of nowhere. We got a table
What?
full of people in their cups,
Yep.
as the old folks like to say.
we
So
had a good celebration.
bear with us.
Some good tacos.
Fucking Seahawks won though.
God
so-
damn.
God damn it.
Listen, at least someone won. It doesn't matter.
all right.
This is a Canadian.
We all had
The
fun.
Canadian
And nobody got hurt.
And then Ricky started messaging you.
Haley.
Music, Canadian band.
And anyway, to be honest, I was supposed to meet someone else. They paid for my ticket. And I met Ricky, and I didn't want to go meet this person. And we just had this connection
She had a free trip to go to New
to
York,
New York. And
On
I was like,
Halloween.
nope, I'm not going. I need to meet Ricky.
and she came to see
I
Jolie.
drove
Oh,
to see
shit.
You guys are
Jolie
so cute.
just to meet Ricky with my Nico, my boxer man.
Putting
The
Cedro
first
on
night
the
was
map.
so awkward.
It
Oh
was
my
very
goodness.
awkward.
It was so fucking awkward. It was awkward. Oh my goodness, it was awkward.
I mean, I know how nervous Ricky was. We saw it. Who?
Okay, but
No.
you know
Sweating.
what?
Once there was
You meet
Yep.
somebody on Instagram and you message them, and then you meet them for the first time, and the first day you become like best friends. And it's like,
That's so weird. I think we're best friends. Anyway,
thank you for the new best friend, Ricky.
Aw.
and no, it was interesting because the first
The
night was
picture
so
fell out?
fucking awkward.
Why is it
The next day, we went and had the best day ever, and then we just,
Terrible.
I don't know. I loved when the second I fucking saw him, but I don't know. It's nerve-wracking.
And last time
Very
you said you
nerve-wracking.
drove, so you had Nico. So this time you flew though, so no.
No
No,
problems. No, yeah. However, going home with
Sign
them
it.
is true. Anywho.
And then last night, I drive you home because you guys were a little intoxicated. You guys weren't that bad. It wasn't like so bad that I was
He
like,
actually
no
said,
one can.
okay, you're all good to drive home. I'm like, no, dude, I cannot see in a straight line. Which is surprising because I guess I did well than I did better than I thought I did. He didn't think I was drunk, and he drove us home, and then what happened?
Oh, and I had this big plan to propose to you in Seattle, but it got ruined. So
Because it rained the whole time, and you couldn't see anything in the fucking Ferris
That's why
wheel.
they call it Rain City.
Yeah.
We were, like,
You
our
don't even need to
plan
read it.
was, we're both scared of heights,
It's crazy,
and we
right?
were going to go on the
No idea.
Ferris
I'm
wheel.
gonna have to research.
But it was
Yeah,
so-
Ricky asked for our
You
input on
guys
that. We definitely agreed that the Ferris wheel would be better, but
However,
not on a
if you
shitty
couldn't see
Seattle.
shit,
Yeah, not
what
on
are
a
you gonna do?
shitty Seattle rainy day.
And so
I'm just
he
glad-
actually said to me, what are you gonna say?
I
I'm
was
like,
I'm
that's
just glad
not-
you guys didn't go up in the Space Needle because that's scary.
oh my
no,
god,
you
with
no,
the see-through
girl.
floor.
Yeah, they
I
were
would
last
be like,
one.
No.
down the
It's the
ground.
rush.
Fuck
I'm
that.
afraid of
I
heights.
like
Rush for an
drops.
hour
I like
standing
drops.
there?
Terrifies me.
No. And so
Very
he
hands.
was like, I'm gonna go check on the car, and I'm like, baby, we're leaving in an hour. We're fine. We're fine.
I tried to do it.
And he did too, because he wants to be in Seattle, and I'm like, no, baby, we're fine. The car's fine. How far? Because I have a friend in Seattle.
So where did it actually happen?
Here, right in this, right
Oh,
where.
we
That
should
is
also
awesome.
Thank you,
say
Corey.
we are in the
It always
Welton
it
residence.
works out different ways.
The Weltons are not here.
They're out of town for
Corey
house sitting.
is in Afghanistan.
6
Kira and her
animals.
family are in Florida, and we are partying at their house.
What up, Corey?
Woo woo! Hi.
Thank you, Kira.
Come back
Thank
to
you.
us.
Which,
We love your pets.
we're sorry that we don't come here whenever you're actually here. I
I
don't
love
know.
I love Jade.
I do feel like
Lil-
Jade is a good dog.
we have to tell our listeners that Lori is super stereotypical Canadian, and that you've apologized at least 100 times in the day and a half that I've met you in person.
She's very polite.
And Haley is really short.
Okay, girl. I have to admit, she's pretty short. She comes up to
I'm
my
really
breast.
drunk.
Like Garrett's so
Hey,
tall.
cheers, Precious.
Yeah, we've been drinking for a good 4 or 5 hours now.
All right,
She got to meet my mommy.
I drank some bacon vodka.
It's
bacon.
gross. It's
So
It's
disgusting.
disgusting.
preliminary
Don't ever try
plans on wedding,
We don't know yet.
or
Vegas.
preliminary ideas.
Vegas,
I love
Vegas.
it.
Haley,
When the girls
Okay,
get
wait.
hyped, when they get loud, it gets loud.
No,
it's awesome.
so-
You should see
The mic's
the
going.
Here's
thing.
the thing, though. The thing. I'm drunk. I'm sorry. So here is the thing. It was he wanted to do it in Seattle.
On New Year's. My
However-
original plan was to do it on New Year's at midnight, and we were supposed to go down there for the night. But then Kira needed someone to watch her house, and
And I was easygoing because I'm cool like that.
so we put the kibosh on that idea, and I couldn't wait.
And I legit, I wasn't expecting fucking nothing. Oh gosh, where I'm sorry.
did you know? Hey, that's a question. Did you have a feeling, or did you just come into this just coming to see
I
Ricky?
knew one day we were gonna be engaged and get married, but I was not expecting it to be
Not
last
on this
night.
trip.
No, like I thought it would be this trip, however, not last night. Like I was.
You thought it was gonna be on this trip, though?
No, I did, yeah.
Yeah.
I did because I know we love each other so much, and I'm like, we're gonna get engaged. But
That's
I did
awesome.
not think it was gonna be last night. And like the way it happened, I was like, my mouth just fucking dropped, and I was like,
It's probably even
of
better.
course I'm gonna marry you.
Less
Like,
expecting that.
no, and I love that suspense and like that kind of surprise, and like he's my soulmate. I don't know, baby, I love
Okay.
you.
Okay. Talking about all this. This is a pod. So, me, personally, I think pod should be about sports. So, I know Ricky's a Cowboys fan. Do you watch the NFL in Canada, or do you watch Canadian football?
Okay.
Or do you not watch any football?
I don't have a football team. However,
I've been trying to get her to root for the Giants just
I
because
like
she's a Cowboys fan.
hockey and I like basketball.
She's a Cowboys
I
fan.
don't have a no, I'm not a Cowboys fan yet until I see how they play, babe.
We watched the game earlier.
No, I didn't watch. I was making tacos. However,
Philadelphia Eagles.
no, I only have like 2 favorite teams right now. I know I'm from Canada, but I am fucking cheering for the Vegas Knights hockey, and my old school team is the Seattle Supersonics. That's it. I have no.
And who was your favorite player on the Sonics?
My
Oh my
least favorite player.
Gary
in history.
Payton!
Alien Head Peyton.
No, you don't say that
I told
about
you.
him.
So-
I'm
That's me.
excited.
I was gonna tell you.
that there is a hockey team.
Coming to Seattle, top of
Uh-oh.
yours.
I am excited.
What do you
for
feel about that, Veg?
I'm fine with that.
Haley's excited.
I'm excited. I've never been to a hockey game, so I'm.
Well, Everett has a hockey team. We could have
Girl,
went
we're
years
gonna go
ago.
get drunk.
This
Yeah.
is Silver Tips. But I was gonna say with Lori,
What were the names for that?
she's technically the first girlfriend, wife, significant other of any of my friends who I've actually
Same.
officially given approval of because of the Sonics Gary Payton Rudy. Sorry, Haley. Even Kira and Liz have never gotten official approval because I've never thought about it. Ricky's ex-girlfriend's definitely never got approval and would not have. So you're technically the only one I've actually given approval of.
Because of us Sonics.
Thank you.
Because of Gary
You
Payton's
know
big
he's
head.
my man.
Because he has a big head.
You guys, my
It's not
goal
big.
actually was to
Humongous.
bring my t-shirt with all the men's across my chest. That sounds sexual, but it's not actually.
all the old Sonics players.
All
I
of them,
sounded like
all of them.
baseball.
I was pretty
Hey,
I like
sad.
the Mariners.
Ooh,
Can't fault you there.
Veg hates the Mariners.
no, I love the Mariners, but they're not gonna win shit next
I
year.
like the old Mariners, not like the new
The classic
Mariners.
Mariners.
That's
like the
everybody
Jays.
likes the old
Like
Mariners.
Edgar Martinez, like those Mariners.
He's
We all
technically he's
Thank
he's
you.
he's
You're welcome.
on the
She
Mariners.
refilled my wine.
We're,
I'm chugging down to the
Haley's
grass.
like,
that's because we're in
fuck
Go,
this.
go, 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 go.
Oh, Haley's literally
Go.
chugging the
Oh my
wine.
God.
Don't chug the
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
Jesus. She's
Hey,
I
Garrett's in for some
think
fun.
she's the wife trophy
You're
of the
babysitting.
year.
One taco and she's hammered.
done. You
Hoopers,
pissed
how
her
long?
off, Veg. Thanks a lot. Talking about
Hoopers,
the
how long have
fucking-
you guys actually been married?
We've been together 8 years, been married 3.
Oh, did you only get married 3 years ago?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, for
But
some
we're
reason I
gonna
thought you
get
guys got
married.
married longer ago.
And where did you guys get married?
Las
Vegas.
Vegas.
You guys did the
Nevada.
Vegas thing,
Yeah,
so
It was awesome.
so extremely encouraging of them doing the Vegas thing.
It was
I love
awesome.
that.
It was
You
awesome
can
in
drink a
Vegas.
fat Tuesday and then go get married.
Yeah, it was
I
pretty
just
awesome.
love that you
And
can
we-
drink on the street.
You just walk down the
But I
street,
mean, you guys-
get fucked up,
limo.
and then get married.
You did decide to
Wait,
get married
Wait, wait.
before you went to Vegas. Like it was the plan. You went there
I was
intending to
drunk
get
the
married
whole
there,
time.
right?
We
I was
yeah.
drunk when we got
I
married.
proposed. We started planning a big wedding and stuff.
How did you propose, Garrett?
Yeah.
We went to. It's kind of like you did. We went to. I had this big proposal in my head and everything, and then it was just like, things just happen like your own way and everything, you know. But we went out to like this fancy seafood dinner and stuff.
Wow,
And then-
seafood dinner. That
Seafood
is
dinner.
everything.
Technically, we did too.
But
We can have seafood dinner.
Okay, so the thing
Then
is
You
though,
have
he
muscles with your
had
friend.
I had the ring for a long
he
time.
had the ring in the glove box. He drove me down to dinner, and the ring was in the glove box.
And
the
I
whole
had
entire time.
I had a different proposal, but then it's
I
like
said-
it's like when you're a guy, it's like all this pressure's on you. Like you want to make it perfect for the woman, but then it's like it's when you feel right. So it's like okay, there could be
Oh my
like
goodness,
starlight
I love
lit.
you.
It could be like a mountain lit thing, like all these girls dream of. But it's like we gotta have our time too. And it's like it's like when it feels right for everybody. Like
We're driving down on the freeway. I said, "What would you have done if I would have opened the glove box and got my air freshener out?"
yeah, I
Like,
stuffed the ring in the glove box
Why would you
before.
know? If
I
you
left mine in my
farted or
backpack.
something, where you're like, I gotta get that air.
I don't know. Like I said, if I would have needed something out of there, like what if I would have opened the glove box? What?
I
would
guess
you
that
have
would have
done?
been the right moment.
But
That would have been the perfect
it
moment.
would- hey,
I would have swerved off the
what
freeway.
nobody knows, and this is goofy. This is goofy as shit, and nobody knows this, but I hated it too. But what does the fox say?
What does the fox say?
Open the glove box.
What?
He texted it to me. Open the glove box.
It's when that song was all popular, so I said,
And
"Open
I'm like-
the glove box."
Oh my gosh,
I
am
checked my text message and I'm like, open the glove box.
What song is that? Is that a
Love
song?
it.
I opened the
Yeah.
glove box and there was a ring in there and I'm like,
I was gonna YouTube it and play it, Ricky, but I just remembered
No.
how it fucks up our audio.
That's a song.
what
By
does
who?
the,
Wait.
what does the fox say?
What does the fox
Is
say?
You
it
know that?
American?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, we could do it on our
It's
phones.
Oh my God,
German
you wanna hear
or
it?
That's
Mitsubishi or
That's
something.
right,
I don't know. Something
He
weird.
said that I'm like,
I don't know. I hate
I'm
the
like,
fucking
what
song,
is-
but it was popular at the time and it felt right. So.
oh,
Great.
yes, listen.
That's how you proposed to her?
Ricky.
Yes.
No, this song was like banging back in the day.
I've never heard it.
Like glove box.
I don't even know where the microphone is on this thing.
And she opened it.
I'm like,
Oh, it's up
And
there.
then Mike's like,
By the camera?
Oh shit, we're gonna get sued. We played it too long. We played it too long.
Fast forward.
And I hated that song, but
I don't even know how to stop it.
that's so funny.
Spotify.
I
but
love it.
So she
it,
looked in
it
the
was
glove box.
popular at the time, and it was. We both hated the song. We both hated that fucking song.
What?
but-
Do you have kids that like it?
Yeah, the kids annoyed the
Kids-
shit out
did
of
your
us
kids
with
like
it.
it?
Yeah.
Our kids liked it.
So that's,
And they did
that's
it.
really sweet.
They did. We both hated that fucking
Brayden-
song, but it was
I
just
really
like
wasn't
it was
old
always
enough.
stuck in our heads and everything. And then we were out there, and it just felt right. And she's like, "What the fuck?" And then she opened the up, and then she's like teary-eyed.
Oh, I love that.
That's sweet.
That's
It was.
sweet. I love your accent.
But
can't
I also did an anniversary proposal up on the mountain at a sunset.
That's what he said. He's like,
This was the original plan.
He said that the first one, he goes, wasn't my original one. He goes, I wanted to redo it. After we were already engaged, I was like, he goes, I'm going to do it again.
Hey, there's people that renew their vows.
Okay,
But
I
renew the
think they're
appro-
not,
renew
like,
the
2 months
proposal.
The
You don't
thing
hear
is,
I don't care. Vegas was badass.
Vegas.
Yeah, you
the
look
thing is,
beautiful, girl.
the thing is,
Like, you look stunning.
our love
Garrett,
has
can I have those
lasted,
sneakers.
and I love you.
Aww.
I love you with all my
Aw.
heart, and that's what.
You two marrying forever.
And what does the fox say?
Open the glove box.
Drink to the
Drink
bird.
some more wine.
Oh,
Gelato.
I love chiladas.
And then
Yes, why are chiladas amazing in America?
and then you
I wanna go
each
back there.
brought a child to the marriage and then had your own. It's like perfect.
Yep.
3 kids.
Your daughter looks exactly like you.
Yeah,
Which
she's
one?
She didn't
stunning.
know that
Beverly?
we had.
Looks like Haley.
I actually did not know
She
they
looks
had
exactly like
She
Buffy,
is hilarious.
Like the perfect match.
Yeah.
It's crazy, huh?
She
I know
Mine-
Mine-
you
three.
had a son.
She has, like,
I
your
didn't know
eyes.
you guys had a
Blue
daughter,
eyes.
She has like her face.
But I didn't know.
She didn't know about Leland.
I didn't know
Well,
about Leland.
Leland, he doesn't ever want to take pictures, so he's like,
He's like, no.
It's like me. You guys have forced me to take so many fucking pictures today.
You're like the
You're getting famous,
child that. No,
Everly though,
I thought
it's so
something
funny.
about I thought pods are supposed to be about sports.
No.
But
Podcasts are
I
about
had
anything.
no idea. But you're a baby
and
girl.
sports don't go
It
that well
depends.
because there's like a million sports shows.
But she has blonde
And our
hair.
opinion really doesn't mean anything because we're
Like
not
Garrett.
experts.
We can do
it.
We'll do a
Garrett,
sports
Garrett,
section at
take
the
your
end.
hat off. What
No,
color is your hair?
hell no.
It's blonde.
Blonde.
Okay.
Because I always wondered, I'm like, why does she have blonde hair?
Yeah,
Because I
dirty
see
blonde.
her, who's got like this luscious.
We had her, like they handed her to me.
Dirty blonde,
I
this
had
color
a
blonde.
C-section, so
Aw.
they hand her to me, and I'm like, she looks like
And
Garrett,
your
like her, the shape
She
of her
does,
eyes,
yes,
like
she looks-
blue eyes. I'm like,
Aw.
she does not look like me at all.
But her
Like, there
facial
you go,
expressions,
Garrett.
her
She-
nose,
yep,
her
she
nose
looks
and her
just like
facial
you.
expressions are identical to you. Any
That's
face
so
she makes
sweet.
looks like you.
It totally does.
And then having a C-section though, like the mom doesn't get to keep the baby. Like I'm like, okay, you don't look like me. Here you go with
See you
your
later.
And Garrett just wheels her
None
off
of you
and
guys
goes
have a kid,
sunset.
huh?
No.
Okay,
No.
Haley, did you
Never
say
having
I want a
them
DNA test? I want to make sure she's mine.
get into this.
What?
Get into this. I walked into that. Okay, so Braden was born naturally, and I was in the corner, like, just didn't want to see. Like, as soon as he came out, they handed him, right? I was that way. With her, they made me wait in the other room while they did the operation, and then they're like, okay, you can come see your daughter.
Oh my god, your
I-
accent.
I come in there, and it's like a movie from, like a scene from Saw. I mean, Haley's spread open with tongs in her, and the doctor's like, with gloves and blood, and intestines are everywhere.
I
It was
said that.
horrible.
Yeah, they pull shit out in
No,
C-sections.
they have like Haley
They, like,
titties,
pull
titties
stuff.
down. Okay, Haley's tits are right
At
here,
least
and there's
the
a big.
tits are showing. At
No,
least that
There's
was
tits,
something.
and there's a big like tarp up to the ceiling, and then the doctor's down below just like sawed down like. Or I guess it's sideways.
Wait a minute,
But, like, did
wait,
they
wait,
use,
wait.
like a chainsaw?
So,
Hold up,
And you walk in feet first, and you just see this bloody, horrific scene. It's like, Jesus God. And then you come up to the top, and you go around the tarp, and there's just this precious baby. So I went through like hell to get to my beautiful daughter that I love with all my heart.
Oh, she's-
I got
and
a
she's
question though,
beautiful.
as a non-parent. Why the hell are her tits need to be out? Is this a male doctor?
No, and they were not. I was in a hospital.
I meant tits. Not, they weren't
Tits
out like
down?
nipples.
Okay. They weren't like she didn't have her top off for no reason. I was like,
Laughing
That'd be
up.
awesome.
No,
Seems
I'm in a
unnecessary.
hospital gown. They had me like,
okay.
But from
I
tits
do
down.
picture them
Yeah, they got
flapping
the-
out like these are my
I'm
beautiful
awake.
tits.
I'm awake, and they had the
Yeah.
whole thing.
It's
like
like one side is just
I could see him
Saw
coming
movie,
in,
like,
I'm
hostile.
awake.
Down.
I can't
And they walk you
I
in through
couldn't
this door. It's like
see,
coming through the
this
front door,
Part of
seeing
me, like,
Haley's
I
feet.
don't know what was happening.
We
Like,
all-
I'm like, I'm numb.
So, like,
I don't give a fuck.
She didn't-
I was so drugged up. I'm like, Garrett comes in. I'm like,
I walk in. This is how I do. They get me all robed up. I have a face mask and everything. I walk into this fucking operation room, and I walk in, and I think Haley's dead. I'm like, holy fuck, they killed her. Blood everywhere, intestines laying to the left, heart laying to the right. And I walk in, and I see her feet there. I know it's her because her feet, and I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck? And the doctor's
He
like,
knows your
welcome,
feet.
your daughter's been born. And I'm like, holy fuck, what the fuck? Then I walk up, and there's like Bambi and shit on the other side. Like, oh, they like hand me my daughter and it's all peaceful. And they're like, okay, you can take your daughter to the other room. And I go out and it's like blood everywhere.
Shut up.
It was bad.
Okay. So
Beg, don't have a
listen to this
C-section.
part. Just shut up because this is hilarious. He leaves with the baby. Everly, they're gone. I'm laying there and they're like, hey, we gotta fix you back up.
Going to back up.
The doctor's like, so we have our Pandora on. He goes, is there any artists you like? And I'm like, yeah, I like Tom Petty. They play Free Fallin' over the speaker. They're stitching me back up, and I'm like, yeah, Tom Petty.
Free falling, my vagina's being rejuvenated.
Just another example of why
No, her
drugs are
vagina
good.
didn't get messed up. It was a
didn't.
C-section. It wasn't a
But
pusher.
still, like, I just think it was a
Wasn't
whole
pusher.
body.
So,
Was
like,
Leland a C-section too?
no, yeah.
Both.
So
Vagina
Everly,
They won't let
Everly was a C-section because
Where are you going?
I'm standing up.
For the listeners, Haley got up. She's like gonna start walking
I'm
around the
ready
table.
To leave.
She's
no,
an orchestra.
I'm saying that Leland was a C-section because his head was so big that he couldn't turn.
Huge, Gary Payton style.
Well, I mean, you're
Yeah,
tiny.
yeah,
Like, it
yeah,
doesn't take too much for the
man.
baby's head to be too big.
So
90
Leland
percentile.
was a C-section, so automatically Everly
He's
was a C-section.
They're like, it'll be easier just to
But
do
don't
it.
they
Yeah.
say, so there was actually a documentary, don't they say if you have a C-section, you're unable to give a natural birth?
Yeah, they.
You're not unable to.
discourage
It's just
it.
not recommended.
It's
Yeah.
because it will stretch out your stomach.
The scar where they already
So
And
cut.
it will like burst open. So this lady who was in America, she was like,
Fucking
I want
Americans.
to give birth naturally.
Uh-huh.
And she
I
went to
wouldn't
Canada.
know.
She went, I almost said Canada. Canada.
This is a very
And,
non-sports related podcast.
It doesn't matter. It's a real fucking thing, bitch.
We're having a
So,
real conversation,
Real.
Hooper.
bitch. No.
Bitch.
This one's gonna be a big hit.
I'm gonna fucking punch you. So what happened was
Jesus.
she went to Canada to give birth because she's like, America won't let me give birth naturally. I want to give birth naturally.
I wouldn't
And it was
recommend
like
that
40
shit.
grand.
No.
But because you're not supposed to,
I
the rule of
wouldn't.
thumb is whatever.
Ouch.
She came here and she gave, not here, I'm in America, but she came to Canada and gave birth, and it cost her 20 grand. She had to have a C-section. She couldn't give birth naturally because, like, no.
They
lady.
had to. They did a C-section still in Canada.
They had to because you cannot. If you have
can't.
one
There's a
C-section,
scar.
You can't because
It's been sewn up. Like,
you're cut right there. So it's like if you're pushing, that's not gonna work.
and like it can fucking burst.
Well, because doesn't it
open.
kill your muscles that they cut?
they
So-
cut your muscles anyway. So,
So
it's
if
like,
you were to give birth, I'm like
Mhm.
looking at this beautiful wife of yours over here. I'm not like, but if she was to like, I'm looking at the scar.
I'm
Like, if
saying-
you had scars, they fucking burst open. Could you imagine if an old scars
No.
bursting open like that?
so
So they
like
had
even
to. They made her. But guess how much it cost?
Hmm?
20. It cost 40 to 50 grand in America. It cost 20 grand in Canada.
So I'm saying like having a kid twice, like having a C-section twice. I was so nervous for them to cut twice, like right there.
Did they cut a new scar or the same
They
scar?
they cut a new scar.
They have to
Oh.
because if it's the same scar, it doesn't heal the same.
But I was even scared about that. So imagine like having a natural childbirth. You're like you can't.
It's just different.
Oh, I think about like pushing that, like that would rip all that shit open.
Like the previous scar.
That's fucking. That's so.
No,
gross.
but like I don't know for you, like the women out there, like if you have a previous scar and they're gonna try and do the same thing, they'll fucking bust open and be more painful. They have to fucking fill it up, and it's just not. You just won't do it.
All right, so Lori and Ricky, when you guys have kids?
Oh, never.
Never.
That's a quick never.
Furbies.
Maybe.
Already
Never.
discussed. That's
Yes.
pretty good.
Never.
Intermission.
No.
We're having puppy kids.
You got to
Intermission.
When
Like
you
we're
guys
gonna
are, like,
stop because Haley's
late
gone.
30s. Pop
No.
out a kid.
She is.
Bubba, I'm 37.
Well, actually, when I saw that, because you mentioned like getting a book, and then you're like 7 years ago, and I was did the math
30th
real fast.
birthday?
I was very
Yeah.
surprised. Very surprised. I
Oh,
would
thank you. I
definitely didn't
appreciate
think you were any older than us.
Thank you. I actually really appreciate that because sometimes I feel like an old.
And you don't want any kids?
Are you kidding me?
Ever?
We already feel old.
Ricky, you don't want to ever?
Easily.
No kids.
No,
Ever.
which is amazing because
You guys are gonna have so many pets.
That's like one of the things
we will
that
actually
was
have many pets.
disagreement with in the past.
But
But with her immediately.
we just knew right
No.
away.
It's good to be on the same page.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, at our age,
Do you want kids, Vic? Ever?
Veg should be.
It
Veg's a
depends.
family
Like I kind of do. Like I like kids, but it depends on the lifestyle. Like if I'm with someone and we have an active lifestyle, like I'm not gonna be like, all right, we need to stop and have kids.
Okay, listen. Can I tell you something? I've always been told I'd be a good mom. And I'm like, I know I would be. I'd be a good garbage man. Like, people are like, you'd be such a good
But I don't
mom.
want it, huh?
But I'm like, I know I'd be a good mom. I'd be a good garbage man. It doesn't mean I'm going to do it.
That's a good
Like,
point.
we always have, like,
But he'd be a garbage woman.
woman.
But no, but dating in your 30s, and this, I have some friends who are literally only a couple years younger than me. They're like 28, 29, most of them. They're starting to hit 30 for birthdays.
37, you mean?
No, but I'm just saying, like, it pretty much, if you're dating and you're 30 or older,
Can I just say I love your voice?
that is a,
He's got a
thank
radio
you.
voice.
But if you're dating and you're 30 or older, that's something you need to bring up pretty quick.
100%.
Like, it's something you just have to be like,
You have to
all on
know,
the same
yeah.
page on. Like, you don't
So-
want to. We don't have time. We
can't
don't have
get-
time to waste 2 years
Yeah,
and then be
I'm
like,
not fucking around.
oh yeah, it turns out I
Yeah.
don't want kids. You do. We should probably break
No,
up. Like,
so I'm actually divorced for that reason.
well, and
But that person knew that I didn't want
we had a friend
children.
recently who went through a breakup because after 4 or 5 years together, she wanted a kid and you didn't.
And people always think sometimes that you can, like...
I'm not saying
people
names
always
for
think,
privacy
like,
reasons.
No, that's cool.
Tell me off there.
But, like, you sometimes think, like, you fall in love and you can change that person's mind.
Oh, I hate that when people go in a relationship
you
thinking I can
can.
change that
Like,
one
you
thing I don't like.
cannot do that. Like, for me, that's what happened to me personally. Like, I was married, and I always was very open and honest. Like, I don't want children. I love little fries, like baby fries. I love them. I'm happy for my friends to have
Baby
them.
fries.
That's what I call them. Baby fries.
Everyone's made that mistake in their life though. They've dated someone who they're like, there's this one thing I really don't like about him, but you know what? It'll probably change.
No, but it won't.
But it doesn't.
But it
But that's what I said.
So,
Everyone makes that mistake.
with Ricky and I, like, if I was, I'll be really honest, like, I'm 37, I just for 1 second thought, man, if I was to ever have children, it'd be with Ricky. It would. I love him so much, but at the same time, I'm like, no, I'm not having children. Like,
And honestly, if you guys did change your mind in 4 or 5 years,
no. I'll
you
be
could always
fucking
adopt.
50.
Just adopt with 8-year-olds.
I'll be 50.
Skip the.
You're not adopted. Too.
You guys are gonna have a shit ton of pets. Hey, no secrets.
We have a. We have an.
Haley's over there
I
talking
think Haley
secrets.
wants to marry me in secret.
Haley's
That's
giving
the
secrets with her new best friend.
Fucking tacos.
I love
Damn.
that.
Ricky and Hoop have
But we do have
But
gone
I
to
like
get some more
that already.
tacos.
I love that you're eating all my tacos.
And we have our
Well, I
name for our
thought it was
box.
cute.
Yeah, we do. Knox, Tyler, Rance.
Knox.
Sir Knox.
So it'll be Nico
Sir.
and Knox.
Nico
Yeah.
Knox. And
Alright.
I never
Tyler's
had
Ruger's
these.
middle name. So
Oh,
We
okay.
want to carry that over.
Chronicles of
I'm gonna
Ruger.
I've never ate one of
Mrs.
these.
Lori Gwen Rance.
This is my first time eating a coffee crisp.
What do you think? I hate them.
Haley's hitting up the Canadian candy. I think Haley has taken an extra turn after chugging that wine.
I actually was
Shoot.
kind of like.
We're gonna play
most
some
people
drinking games
chug
later. It's gonna be
beer.
good.
This girl is extra.
I did that once at a wine
You like
tasting. I was
it?
like, oh, I need to catch up, and I chugged it, and they all looked at me like I was like the
Ten
Why?
devil.
miles. I hate them.
Why?
So,
I just
how's
don't
your
like
dating
them.
life going, Veg? We've
I was gonna say it, but I didn't want to.
it all on front street.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn it.
I didn't want to
I
make
know.
this to this. I was gonna ask him. I was gonna
I
bring it up,
should've
but I didn't want to put him on the
made
spot.
it.
Ricky did it, so I'm gonna say, Veg, are there any women in your life? What are you looking
I'll
for in a
send them
women?
to you both.
If there's any
Yes,
women, if you're single, if
Prefer
there's any
women.
women available,
Yes.
call Veg. His number is.
You can give my number. I don't give a shit. 360-853-5135. How do you have my number memorized, Ricky?
You told it to me and I remembered it.
So
Told you last
impressive.
night for a ride, baby.
Super impressive.
Like, I like to eat them in like.
Well, we got multiple conversations going. I like it.
Sorry, yes. Hi.
Round it
All
up.
right,
For privacy
Veg,
reasons,
hold
I'm not
on.
gonna say any names or anything.
Hold on, let's start from scratch. Veg, what are you looking for in a woman?
I don't
We're going opposite.
Veg, how long have you been single?
Okay, I just have to say that I just met you.
Officially
and I love
single,
you.
like 2 years.
No, I don't know why you're single. He's amazing.
So,
Veg,
you don't have to tell me.
Veg is a damn good man.
Meg, you're amazing. I love you. I don't want to be with
Okay,
you.
how about this? How about we
I'm
all say
now
one thing we like about
engaged.
Veg and one thing we don't like about Veg?
Yeah.
This podcast took a turn. All of a sudden, it's to bring people on to tell, so they can tell me what they like
who
of me.
Let's all
invited
judge
these
Veg.
people?
Let's all judge Veg.
No.
I just said I love your mustache.
Your mustache used to be badass.
Mustache
And
rides.
his voice is like.
He's got the radio voice.
He's got
he's
silk.
the
I had no
best
idea.
voice.
So
If I just listened to the pod,
No.
I would say Veg is the most
It's
handsome
him
devil
all
in
the
the
way.
world.
So
No,
at
like-
Hooker's wedding,
A
I
face
saw
for
Tyler
radio?
Smith, who I haven't seen since like high school.
I love Tyler Smith.
And he's like, "What the fuck, dude? You look exactly the same, but your voice is so deep now." I was like, I had
He's
no idea.
amazing.
I had no idea at that point.
But looking at that picture from you earlier today, we should put that picture up with the podcast.
Panty
You were a
dropper.
little man.
Which one? Oh, the 8th grade picture?
You were the littlest guy.
I don't know what's happening. Haley's now
Twerking.
twerking
You
at the
guys-
microphone. You know it can't hear that, right? The microphone doesn't
I don't
hear
know.
it.
It might be able to. Let's hear it again. Let's hear it again.
Go slap it, Hoop.
She's twerking.
That is your woman.
I like that
The
it's
one-
your wife and you could really be slapping her ass right now, and instead you clapped in front of the microphone.
The one podcast we don't film.
I wasn't slapping it. Lori was.
I was. Fine.
She
It's
did.
me. It's
Alright.
me.
I will
I'm
say,
at a-
I actually have a date on Friday.
They got
You
it.
do?
Vag!
But that's the
Please
extent.
don't tell us.
That's the extent of my dating life.
With who?
We're not gonna do that.
Is it a woman
Hey,
from?
you don't have to
You
say.
know who exactly who it is.
What-
Hooper.
Oh God.
And she doesn't like you.
She doesn't like me, and I don't like her.
Or Blair. That's fine.
You don't like Blair either?
No. Who cares
I'm
who
gonna
it
hang out with
is?
Blair
Where,
that night.
where are you going?
Blair's
what
a
are you
gentleman.
doing?
I'm gonna hang out with Blair that night.
I want to know what
Just
you
to
guys are up to.
I'm gonna do a comedy
do it. Haley
club.
knows who.
Oh, where?
Pioneer Square.
I'm
Nice.
so sad.
But
Do her. Do her.
I currently don't have a full-time job or a residence of my
It's
own,
not
so
about doing people.
not trying super hard
It is if you love them.
to date.
Do them.
That's Hooper's
Our last choice
Hooper's
is
input on dating is always that.
Who?
Do her.
No.
Do,
I don't know if you can hear him in the
everything.
background. He's walking around the kitchen. Do
Ricky's
it.
mom bought
Do
peach
it.
pie.
Yeah.
That's mine!
Hey, shh, hey,
Oh.
hey,
Relax.
relax.
No holds barred.
Peach pie after the pod. After the pod.
That is my
Jeez,
pie.
I'm
Stiff arming your fiance, Ricky. Peach pie after the pod.
No, that's mine.
We're gonna take a break and then we're gonna play. We're gonna. You guys are gonna
I
challenge.
told his
A
mom
dating game.
I...
Should
no.
we take a food
Yep.
break?
We're gonna do a break. We're gonna do our new segment called "We Blowing Up." Get away, Lori.
Are these
I'm-
other Corey
Hi.
originals?
That's that is a Corey
Can I
original.
rap?
Are they Corey original or is
Haley,
he
you want to rap?
saving them?
Yeah.
Kira
Do it.
said
You
everything
got one?
Ready.
I don't have a beat for
Everything
you.
was game.
Fine.
Thank you,
Where
Corey
did
Wilton.
that that from?
And Kira Wilton. Thank you.
All right, Haley's not rapping. We're
Damn
gonna.
it.
All right, we're gonna.
Hit it.
Calm down, everybody. We're gonna do.
Don't eat that.
I'm not
piece
eating the
of
pie. I'm protecting it.
Or not. I
I
just.
want to go
I will
home.
fucking stab you.
You bring it back to Canada?
Let's go.
Well, hold
I'm
up,
not
hold up.
rapping,
We gotta
girl.
at least finish the pod, Haley. Haley wants to go out.
She wants to she's a rapper.
We're gonna take a break.
The
Yeah,
next
girl.
Chanel.
But it's not
fucking
really a
West
break.
Coast.
With a new
No,
segment.
new segment.
A new segment. Me and Ricky call "We Blowing Up" because as you can tell, we're really, really good at this. We think we got submitted to iTunes correctly today, so we're obviously gonna blow up. And so the
I'll put it
point
on right
is,
now. Where's my phone?
when we
That's
blow up,
wine. That's
Got it?
wine.
Got it, girl.
when we
Oh,
blow
yeah,
up,
wait.
we're gonna get
Hold
sponsors
on.
and have to read ads.
Goddamn wine.
Please, underwear. Look.
It can't be wine. in
That's
a bottle.
goddamn
What? What
wine.
accent with your
I think so.
underwear.
What is even happening right now?
It's goddamn wine.
It's my new sister's wife in
Alright.
America.
So we're gonna go to a break.
A little
Where
bitch.
then
Oh my God,
afterward we will.
Drink
Me and
wine.
Ricky are gonna record a fake sponsor because we're not giving
Underwear.
anyone free advertising.
That's right.
So we're gonna do a fake sponsor at read, and then when we get back, it's dating show. Hey girls, are you guys
Sorry.
are you ready
We're
to
in
compete
love.
against each other?
We
What?
are in
So we come
love.
back. We're gonna still have the Hoopers and the future Reyes's competing against each other. To see how well they know each other.
Married. Can
We're
the
gonna
boys
put-
be against the girls though?
No, because
These
you
two are a
don't
better couple than
know.
me and her.
I
Maybe.
feel like
Yeah.
us two are a better couple.
Ricky,
We'll
come up
see.
with new questions for me and Ricky and her and her.
I can't just
Ricky
come up with
and
All
questions.
right, it's on.
But-
We're friends.
So, we'll be right back. All right, Ricky, Hooper. Have you guys ever been sitting at home, feeling a little lonely, you're there by yourself, watch TV, you're like, hey, you know what would be fun? To have a friend to, hang out with.
Like maybe I want to throw some ball and not have to go get it myself.
But, a friend that, isn't going to be like, hey, I want to watch this other thing, or I want to do something, they just do whatever the fuck you want, and they're loyal, and they're just there.
I've totally felt like that.
Have you heard of this thing called a fucking dog? Specifically a boxer dog.
A dog? What's that?
What is this?
All right, but I'll get inside. Ricky, you love boxers.
Boxers are the best.
So
I've seen one.
Hooper had seen a boxer, so he's right there. What would you say, Ricky, are your 3 favorite things about boxers?
They're adorable, they're playful, and they're super loyal.
And they're dogs.
So, if you're looking at getting a pet, and you have the space, because that's important.
They're
People-
big dogs.
If you're going to get a dog, evaluate your living situation. If you live in the middle of Seattle in an apartment, get a Peaches. What was Peaches?
She was
Pomeranian?
A Pomeranian.
Pomeranian. I thought a Pomeranian Chihuahua.
Or a beagle.
Beagle, another good apartment dog. But if you got the room,
Beagles are kind of loud.
fuck beagles. I turned on them already. No, but if you got the space, highly recommend boxers.
They will enhance your life 100%.
I thought Ricky's fiance would be sober enough to join us in this. Huge boxer fan also. As we mentioned earlier in the pod, they already have named their future boxer.
This is how we met.
Knox
Tyler Reyes.
Knox Tyler Reyes. So
Knox used to skateboard for Baker.
That's true.
Hooper with the random facts. I like it. So today's episode, in honor of Ricky and his new fiance, will be brought to you by Boxer Dogs.
Specifically.
And now the drunk girls out of nowhere. Oh wait, you don't know yet because this is gonna be edited before the second half of the pod.
What?
But the drunk girls just showed back up.
Fiance.
So now back to the show. All right, we're back.
Kinda.
Only change of plans. Girls are too drunk. They're in the bathroom gossiping. Probably will be for the next hour.
We're pretty
So-
drunk too, but at least
Yeah.
we could handle.
Me, Ricky, and Hooper here.
Women.
So, Audible. We're gonna talk football because Week 17 just happened. Last game is happening right now.
Most of the playoff spots are in lock.
We got NFC is done. Saints are the 1 seed. Rams the 2 seed. Bears the 3. Cowboys will be playing the Vikings in the divisional round. Cowboys and Seahawks will be playing in the divisional round. Bears and Eagles in the divisional round. AFC, Chiefs, Patriots clinched buys. Texans clinched the 3 seed. Baltimore's the 4 seed. Chargers the 5 seed. And now the last game is Colts versus Titans for the last spot.
My money's on the Titans on this one.
Colts has got it.
No Mariota, but the Titans ended up punting.
Andrew might as well be Canadian luck.
So we got our teams playing against each other, Ricky, in the first round of playoffs. But Hoop, your Panthers didn't make it.
Last time I
Unfortunately.
potted with you guys, I think they were 6-2 after their win over
And then they
Tampa
lost.
Bay.
Yeah, they lost every
Yeah, they
single
went
game after that.
tanked after just about.
Right, every game except this week.
So you had taken them to be in the Super Bowl for
Yeah,
the NFC. So who's your replacement pick for the NFC now?
Well,
You're gonna stick in the South?
Saints, right? You're a big Saints fan. You're
I'm
a Breeze guy.
Very funny.
Your
Breeze.
wife, who we heard from earlier, is a big fan of Alvin Kamara. And
Yeah.
Anders
She really
And
seems to
it's-
like black guys.
Oh yeah.
I get a feeling she
I'm
likes
built
the black
black.
guys.
I'm built black below the waist, boys. But yeah, she likes old Kamara. She likes McCaffrey and Kuechly too, and they're white boys.
That's true. They're
But-
pretty good.
And she really likes Dante Jackson, but
Who-
kind of hurts my feelings because he's my favorite defensive player, and she wants to have sex with him. But anyway, I'm going Bears in the NFC.
It seemed to be the popular one now that defense has been.
I don't see anybody else. Fuck Seattle, and Eagles slipped in.
Eagles
kind
get
of.
hot. They did it last year.
I kind of hope they do.
They've
but
been getting hot the last 3
but-
weeks with Foles.
But
all in all, if I was to pick just off likes, like my personal opinion, I'd go Dallas just because Dallas has always been my backup team. Dallas
So you
was
root for Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas.
Not necessarily you won't pick them, but you're
Yeah.
rooting for them to
Well,
make it.
Dallas is the reason I like football in general. When I was born, Dallas, I hated Seahawks back then too. Fuck Seattle, but
They sucked back then.
no. Are you kidding me? Dynasty? How did Dallas suck?
No, the Seahawks.
Oh.
You say you didn't like the Seahawks. Seahawks sucked back then.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
Emmitt Smith, Michael.
Yeah, they had
Irvin,
Ricky
Jordan,
Waters.
but
Uh,
no. Dallas is the reason I was an Emmitt Smith guy.
And then who was your AFC choice again? Did you go Chiefs too?
I went Chiefs
go
early
Patriots?
on.
So
I went
Chiefs, Bears?
No, I did go Patriots. I said
I did
rematch.
Patriots. I did Patriots.
No.
You did Patriots?
Yeah.
No, I did too. I think I said rematch. Brady. I went with Brady.
We have a classic
Okay.
picture.
But
Yeah, Ricky's got. Did your mom
Brady's-
bring those?
Yeah.
So Ricky's mom came over today and brought a bunch of old pictures, and they got pictures in there from when Ricky and his brother and them were young. But then I'm in a few from 8th grade
Oh,
year. Me and
We will
Kyle
definitely
Hooker.
be posting these on Instagram so you guys can see.
Yeah, it's
Booyah.
crazy.
Little big.
Ricky, do we need to do a friendly
you know what? I
wager
remember
on?
Ricky.
Well, we got the
Young,
$5
Ricky
wager.
was always in a Deion Sanders jersey. He always represented Dallas.
Can't go wrong
Even
there.
though when Chad Ochocinco Johnson, when he came in, he kind of threw Ricky off
Yeah.
because Ricky loved Ocho, and I was like, why the fuck is Ricky a Bengals fan? Then I realized it's Ocho, and then Ricky's like, I gotta go back to my ways and go back to Dallas. But it kind of threw me off because Ricky's always been Dallas, and I was with Dallas before Carolina came in the league in '95. Pullman, Fullman.
Fullman.
If you
Fullman,
made it
I
this
gotta answer
far into the
question.
pod, Fullman.
If you're
Yeah.
ever gonna listen to it, listen
Fullman.
now.
You asked why I'm North Carolina pro. Because my whole family's from North Carolina. I'm a Tar Heel all the way. And I thought you would remember that, dude. I know back in the day, I always wore Tar Heel hats and stuff. But no, whole family from Carolina.
We've got photographic proof from our 5th grade picture.
Oh, yeah. I had a Kerry Collins jersey and a little
I think
split hat.
The legs hinge from
I got a hinge like out of nowhere. I haven't got a hinge in forever.
No, Carolina, whole family from Carolina. I never liked Seattle. And who else is the root for besides Dallas? So Dallas to Carolina.
I mean, there's a lot of other teams. Lots of other
I
teams.
took his side, he's taking mine. I like that.
All right,
Yes.
so when we got
Whole
the
family,
$5 bet,
Carolina. I'm
which
going
Hoop
with
lost,
my family. I'm going with my roots.
We
Roots.
had the $5 bet on whose team would have the best season, which Hoop's team was out to it.
They
Big
shouldn't be. They should
early
be in the
lead.
NFC.
And
They
now it's
should have
going to
been
come down to the
winners.
division round of the playoffs,
TJ
which
Watt
is pretty fitting.
TJ Watt
Not-
ended it.
yeah.
The Steelers.
Our teams are surprisingly similar. Like, the one difference is you have a proven coach and a proven quarterback.
Yeah, although Wilson hasn't thrown for more.
Wilson is garbage.
It was
Worse
having a
than
rough
Breeze.
last couple weeks.
Wish he had a scar too, but on his neck.
After having a really good middle of the season, we've lost 2 of our last 3 to, or no, I guess we won today, but barely beat Cardinals. Lost to the Niners, but then we beat the Chiefs. Like we play to our opponents. Like everything's a close game because we play to our opponents' like level.
The only thing with that, the only Seattle Seahawk I like is Chris Carson.
Carson's
Carson
a
is
beast.
Yeah.
He is.
Fucking beast.
Over 1,000 yards, and he's the most quiet running back out of the 1,000-yard rushers, I believe. Besides maybe Mixon.
Nixon's side.
Mixon's good.
Another domestic violence.
But McCaffrey is underrated in his own too. How does a man like his caliber miss the Pro Bowl? Along with Kamara, how does Kamara miss the Pro Bowl? Obviously, he's probably going to be in the Super Bowl, but how do you miss the Pro Bowl?
Yeah, I mean, it's
neither one of them voted in.
I'm gonna we'll just congratulate Kyle Hooker right now on the Saints making it to and winning the Super Bowl.
Zeke and Barkley both.
I know he's real cocky about the Saints. He's not shy about saying they'll definitely win the Super Bowl.
Thanks for the not invite last night, Hook.
Guess what I'm not doing right now, Hook? Knocking on wood.
Hook.
No.
Yeah,
Thank
Hook.
you for not inviting me to your drunken fest last night, Hook.
Nobody was drunk but me and Lori.
Basically.
Damn you, Hook. Just kidding. I love you.
Good football season though, man. This last week, a lot of stuff hinged on this last games.
Who
It was a
was
good
your
season.
pick?
Yeah, it was a good season.
I had
Who was your
Saints,
picks, Ricky, for the Super Bowl?
Patriots.
Now we did 6-2.
We
did
did
week
6-2. Carolina actually, I thought
That's right, we did the
they
mid-season.
actually did look strong
They did.
at the time.
And then
You can
hell
laugh
broke
all you
loose.
want, but
We should have started fucking Kyle
I
Allen
had Kansas City.
back in week 9.
Kansas City in the AFC.
So you're still good there.
Still going Kansas City?
No, I think Brady's gonna.
Hey, you can't
Brady.
you can't switch on a team that's
You
still in
can.
it.
No,
No,
that's
that is not,
But-
you stand by.
I think, what did I say? I
my
can't
boy
remember. We got to
Mahomes.
re-listen to the pod, because I think did I say Brady? I said Brady for some. I think I said Patriots, Panthers.
You
I
might
picked
have.
Mahomes for MVP because I wrote him.
That's
all
what it
year in
was. I
fantasy.
think we picked Mahomes.
Yeah, I said Gurley, then he went downhill.
I
after
said
that.
Gurley, too.
Gurley's missed the last 3 games.
So let's redo this. We got to go back.
Who's
on
your
this.
MVP now, Vic?
MVP, Veg? I'm
I mean,
going Mahomes.
it's tough
How
because
you're going to break Brady's record and not make
Yeah,
MVP?
He threw 50 touchdowns.
he's not breaking Brady's record. Well,
He already broke Brady's record.
what record are you talking
He
about?
had
threw the
30
most-
touchdowns.
The most touchdowns on the road.
30 touchdowns on the road.
That's
Why are you
impressive.
shrugging your shoulders?
Who gives a shit about
visiting
He's
games? And you're throwing
basically
30, that's Tom Brady's record.
It's
You
such a
break Tom-
specific
Anyway,
record.
you break
It's not-
any
it's not
Tom
that
Brady
specific.
record.
Okay, well then how about this? Drew Brees beat Tom Brady in touchdowns for a career.
And what did Brady respond to that? Ha, that's funny. Drew Brees broke a record that I'm going to break in next year. And he laughed. With
but
his
Mahomes only got to
sweaty face.
48 touchdowns on the year.
Who cares?
No,
I'm going.
No, I mean no, it's so
Who else are the runners?
Oh, maybe
for
it didn't
that?
update.
Okay, so who else? We got
Did not update.
runners. We got Mahomes. I'm going Mahomes.
So basically, it's between Mahomes and Brees.
And
the
who are
argument,
you going? Russell Wilson just because he made the top 5 because of the sports
I
announcers?
literally just said it's between Mahomes and Brees.
Okay.
And you asked me if I'm going
Brees.
Wilson.
I'm
the,
going Mahomes.
The argument is
They'll
between.
give it to Breeze just because Breeze.
Do you actually want an answer, Hoop? Do
Yes.
you want my opinion? Because it sounds like you don't, because you don't shut the fuck up. No, so it's
Go get the
basically,
strap.
and Hook will tell you this, it's basically between,
That's pretty elite
in many
company.
years, they go with the quarterback with the most wins. And in the past, Breeze has gotten screwed by that, because he didn't have as many wins as Peyton Manning.
So you're going Breeze?
And now this year, the argument is stats over wins.
There's
Because
been a couple games where Breeze, like the game.
Breeze
against
has
the Cowboys
fumbled
was
down the
fucking
stretch
terrible.
here, but they still have one more win. Mahomes did lose the 4 biggest games he played this year. All primetime games, all against proven quarterbacks except Goff. So it's basically bulk numbers of touchdowns and yards, which Mahomes had a lot more, or efficiency and wins, which is what Breeze had. He had one more win, way better completion percentage, less turnovers. It's tough. I think you...
So who would you go with? I want an answer. I'm going Mahomes all the way. Just because I don't like Drew Brees and I don't think he deserves it.
It's shitty because I
finished 13
I think it is Mahomes. I think the only
No,
reason
13 and 3 or 12 and 3. Panthers knocked him off today.
Yeah, huh?
with 13 and 3.
Panthers
They're 13 and 2
destroyed them.
going in this week. So
Yeah,
13
13 and 3 versus 12 and 4. I mean, I think Mahomes had the better year.
Breeze didn't play today though. And
He didn't play today.
Little Bridgie.
And
Bridgewater.
if you give it to Breeze, it's you're giving him points for his career numbers and the fact that he's finished second like 3 times. Like
the lifetime.
Yeah, it's a lifetime
So
achievement
you're going
award,
Breeze?
which I don't think you can do. No, I said I would probably say Mahomes had the better year. I don't think you can give him the lifetime achievement because there is a guy who threw 50 touchdowns for only the 3rd time ever. Well, the 3rd guy ever get to
Manning
50
and Brady.
passing home runs. Yeah, passing touchdowns. He didn't. Or he got to over 5,000 yards then too, right? The stats thing on ESPN hasn't updated, so that's what threw me off. That's why I thought he only got to 48. So he must have got to 5,000
He had
passing
2
yards
touchdowns. Yeah.
I mean, Breeze had the best career. Literally, had the best QBR anyone has ever had for a season, at like 120, which is crazy. It's because he completed 75% of his passes. You can't go wrong either way. I want to give it to Mahomes, but actually, those 4 big losses. I would, because he lost those 4 big games, but they still got the number 1 seed. They still got
So
the
did
number.
the Saints though. Saints still 3
well,
losses.
Well, that's what I
and they
mean.
got
As
number 1.
the,
So who you going?
those
You
4.
can't
I
base
just
it
said
off
Mahomes
that.
again. I just said Mahomes
I
for
know,
like
but
the
you
3rd
can't
time.
base it off. But what you're basing it off is the same.
No, I'm saying
it's like levels out.
if Kansas City had fallen out of the number 1 seed because of those 4 big losses, I would have given it to Breeze. But Mahomes gets to keep it because they still got,
Alright.
even though they had
That's
the 4,
I think that's the first time we've ever agreed on something sports. Mahomes for MVP.
probably. So Mahomes MVP.
Well, you got Mahomes, Ricky?
Mahomes, yeah.
You said that from day one, though.
Only 'cause I
Donald
wrote
has
him
to be
in
Defensive
fantasy.
Player of the Year again, right?
Yeah.
Fucking
But-
Donald.
beast.
Most sacks ever at defense.
All right, your favorite running back. We're gonna go off. We're gonna do our own segment. Favorite running back. Let's go down the list. Favorite
Okay.
running back.
Our awards. Who's
Yeah.
your favorite running back?
Favorite running back.
Mine's obviously Zeke.
Zeke. Favorite rookie running back. Chubb or Shaquan. I like Chubb.
I like
Saquon,
Chubb.
man. Saquon's fucking beast.
Okay.
He made so much out of nothing. Like, there was nothing there most of the time, and he was...
I agree with that.
Oh,
I like
mean-
Chubb just because he was on my fantasy team.
But I think
I like Chubb.
Kamara the
I like
best.
Chubb just because of his spirit and his
I like
attitude.
Kamara.
Shaquan, probably more talent wise, but I like Chubb. I'll
Our
go Chubb.
defensive player of the year. How about that?
Problem is Barkley's going to get
The
wasted.
fucking guy from the Colts
Donald.
came out of nowhere.
But it's Donald.
Defensive player of the year.
He led the league in sacks as an interior defensive lineman.
Everybody says.
He's not in Dominican Sue next to him.
That's true.
I don't know. That defensive player of the year is hard. That's hard for me.
There's really no standout corners anymore. Well,
No.
we got a whole bunch
Donald
of,
Jackson.
we got a whole bunch of guys that are solid. But
No one
nobody
put up like
that's
7-8 interceptions.
No, who's that Bears?
There's no Davis
the
Island.
Bears fucking
Kyle
safety.
Fuller?
That Bears safety.
Who is it? I don't know. who this
Or
is.
corner or whatever the fuck he is. He has like he's the leading interception in the league. I can't even talk right now. I'm
So
drunk.
Donald had no sacks today, but he ended the season with 19 and
Look
a
at the
half
Bears
for
defense.
176 sack yards.
Fuck
He has a
that.
weird name. What the fuck is his name?
He's got 2 first names.
4
It's always
forced
a crowd
fumbles.
favorite.
The Bears guy. Go to the interception leaders. That's who I say. Whoever the guy is, he has a weird name. And he's in the interception leader. That's my defensive player of the year because he stands
Chicago
out.
Bears.
the Bears, it's like,
Kyle Fuller.
no, is
That's
he
what
the
I said.
leader?
That's the Bears DB leading interceptions.
Eddie Jackson is who I was going. I thought Eddie Jackson.
Oh, they had 2, 7
Yeah.
and 6.
Eddie Jackson is who I was going. I guess it isn't that weird of a name, but Eddie Jackson. Eddie Jackson
The
is who I
girls
was
never
thinking.
came back.
Kyle Fuller, I
The
didn't
girls
know.
did not know we were going to
They're
go on
still-
without them. They're just so
Well,
drunk.
that's
They're literally sitting and talking.
Let
in the
them do their
bathroom.
thing. We're gonna
No,
talk
it's
about
fine.
it.
I'm just saying it's hilarious. I'm
They're
just
in the-
pointing it out
But
to our listeners who are like, "What happened to being a fucking chaotic mess of 5 people?"
I honestly
All right,
like
you guys
Eddie
are
Jackson
really gonna
better.
Trust Mitchell Trubisky, 18 for 26, 163 yards.
I did not pick the Bears.
I picked the Bears.
I don't
and do.
trust them in a. They play a
It
team
was
like the
Jared.
Cowboys. Or
Jared was the other team.
I do.
Jared Haynes picked them.
Jared Haynes, I stand by your side on this one, brother, because
They're not going to get blown out because their defense is good. So they're going to
Pullman, I'm going back to that. He's Tar Heel
If
State.
he's playing at home, if they're playing at home in that cold ass Chicago weather, then obviously they're gonna have an advantage.
I stand by North Carolina, but fucking, I don't know. I got without Trubisky. He put fucking a second
Play
stringer in
against the
there.
Rams, and the Rams actually, on a good day in LA, and the Rams are putting up 30+ points. He's not gonna be able to keep up with that.
I don't think anyone's putting up 30+ something against their defense.
I don't think
He's
so.
doing-
Not with
no.
Mac.
Yeah,
Not with
if the
Mac.
Rams are clicking, they're gonna be able to do that.
What happened the first time? I know it was in Chicago, but
It was in Chicago.
The Rams scored 6.
So
that's just Mac doing
what's their
his thing.
season average? Like 37?
No, definitely the last 3
But
weeks.
they also, what happened since they lost Cooper Kupp? What did I say in that? My last pod, I said Cooper Kupp is my pick because I think I picked the Rams for what I say NFC championships. I said Carolina Rams back then. I think I believe, but now I'm going. Well, I don't even know if it could end up that way.
So
I got
points per game.
I got to look at the matchups, but
Points per game.
If I was to pick 2 teams in the NFC, I'd say the Rams, Bears meet up, but I don't know if that's possible because I haven't seen the
Saints are
schedule.
the more complete team.
Fuck the Saints.
So Chiefs scored 35 a game, Ricky.
35?
Saints scored 32.7. Rams were 31.9.
31, yeah.
Is what they ended up at. Steelers were next. Chargers, Seattle.
At home,
Seattle.
they're-
Yeah, Seattle was 6th in points per game this year, guys.
At home, they're 35.6.
Damn, this was nice. I'm glad I saw this. Yeah, Seattle's fucking 6th in points per game. They're kicking the Cowboys' ass.
So
Cowboys.
that doesn't mean nothing.
that does, yeah. What's their
Dallas was 24th in points per game at 20.
Their offense is terrible. Their away point is 25.
Yards.
Look who's sitting number 18.
Kansas City and Rams, top 2 in yards. Tampa Bay was next in yards per game. It's kind of funny. All passing those teams.
So they're 25 and 25.
Rushing yards a game. Seattle 158.5.
So
Baltimore 143.
we're jumping all over the place on this
Yeah.
pod, though.
But so it's gonna be
Fucking
fun playoffs.
alcohol.
It's gonna be a fun playoffs.
Anyway, my playoff pick, I still say Chiefs. I'm gonna go Chiefs this one.
So as a team, Seattle's got the best.
Chiefs,
rushing.
Bears, Super Bowl.
As a single player, Dallas has the best. rushing.
Zeke, yep.
I
But
wish.
Carson was hurt for 3 games.
What I wish the Super Bowl was right now, playoff team standing. I wish it was Dallas. And actually, I wish it would be the Ravens. For some reason, I've always had a thing for the Ravens. Just as Steve Smith went there. So I wish that's how it would end up. Ravens, Cowboys. But I got Bears, Chiefs. That's my predictions. Bears, Chiefs.
Bears, Chiefs. I got Saints, Patriots. I
Saints,
don't feel
Patriots.
good about Patriots, but I'm sticking with it because I picked them halfway through the year. But man, they don't look good. Although it's actually today.
You can't. They're wet. They're
Brady is Brady, though. Brady is Brady, and
So
he gets hot.
Chris Carson would have been 4th in yard. He's 4th in yards per game. So, but he's 8th overall because he
Well,
missed.
thank you for not picking your garbage of a team.
2
So
games.
if the
Zeke, though, yeah.
Chiefs get knocked out like they usually do,
Yeah,
fucking New England's right there.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else is gonna?
exactly.
People thought the Steelers for a little bit because they kicked the shit out of the Panthers, and then ever
They're
since
not-
then
they're
they've
not
been all over
even
the
making
place.
Ravens
So-
won, right? Ravens are in. Steelers aren't even in.
Ravens are in.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Ravens knocked Steelers out because Lamar Jackson's what he had a big game.
That is crazy. I didn't see that coming at all.
Michael Vick in it,
Yeah. Steelers dropped all the way to 8th.
Yeah.
They're behind the Colts and Titans.
and Indy's
Ouch.
putting up a fucking hurt already
Mike
on
Tomlin.
Tennessee.
They'll pass either the Colts or
7-0,
whichever one of
but
those teams loses. The Steelers
So
will
it'll be
end
a-
up passing because of their tie, but so they're gonna end up 7th. That sucks. That's funny. Good. I don't like the Steelers.
There's no reason really to like the Steelers.
All right, so we're gonna like we said a bunch of times, we're gonna
We'll try to
live-
figure this
live
thing
stream
out.
during a
The Jets,
game. It'll be fun.
The Jets just fired their head coach.
Did they fire Bowles?
Yeah, I
Fire
seen
Bolts,
it.
yeah.
I was seeing
Someone
it.
said that was gonna happen.
We should fire Rivera in Carolina. And
I know. I was really surprised to hear that he was coming back.
Well,
Clapper definitely should.
I don't know. They got a lot of faith in that guy.
Clapper.
Clapper maybe not, but
They keep
fuck.
making the playoffs every 3-4 years. Just
Scott-
enough.
Scott Linehan is terrible. Our offense is garbage. Dak isn't that bad, but Scott Linehan's playing.
He's a little underrated. Yeah, he gets more crap than it's probably deserved. But
Well,
I don't know. Should we wrap this one up? We'll try to
No.
live stream a playoff game or
no,
two.
why would we wrap it up? We
We
have
got-
nothing else to do.
What else are you gonna talk about? We do. We gotta start playing some drinking games. Cards Against Humanity. Gotta crack that out. Maybe we actually get the girls to come back in here. Maybe
Maybe.
they start twerking again. I don't know.
Twerk, twerk, twerk.
There's plenty of reasons to stop podcasting when you run out of stuff to talk about.
Like, we were all over with this
reason
one.
number one.
This was all over with this one.
I was all excited. I got stuff written down. I did preparation. Look at this.
You didn't.
So Lori and Ricky.
You had 2 team names and a bunch of numbers.
That was the numbers of the
that's more
questions
preparation.
I was going to ask because the website had a million questions.
Okay,
These are
ask these to me and Ricky. And then let's start it. Let's do it on our own.
So here were some of the questions.
Okay, let's do it anyway. Let's ask me and Ricky and then
what
bring
is
them
yours-
out here and ask them.
What
Let's
is
do
it?
it.
No, we're not.
Yes,
I'm
we
not
are.
even
We're
trying.
going. We're still going. Yes.
I'm not fucking trying with the
Yes.
drunk chicks. We can do it another time.
They'll be like, wine!
I'm sorry. So Ricky and Lori's couple name,
No,
team
I love
name
you
was
guys.
Loki.
Team Loki.
And then Garrett and Haley's
Lori's
Haley.
awesome. Haley's awesome.
No, they're awesome. I love them. I wish they weren't so drunk and would have stayed out here because they were doing. I was loving talking to them. We had some good
I'm glad our
couple.
women are friends.
There was some good couple conversations. No, they seriously best friends that know each other for 6 hours. As far as in person, they've been talking on Instagram, so they already like. Lori was super excited to finally meet Haley. Like super, she kept talking about it. Like she was so anxious for you guys to show up. But no, this is fun. This is a good podcast either way. Maybe if Haley didn't chug that last thing of wine, she'd be still out here. I don't know.
My
No.
bad.
But we're gonna have a
Should still be in there.
we're gonna have a fun rest of the night. I'm not mad.
Well,
It was
It worked out
Coleman,
good. We still gotta.
you're
we
on
gotta,
the next one.
We gotta
Coleman.
record our fake sponsorship.
we need a
You can say
guest appearance by Pullman.
We
I
can-
want Pullman out here. I want Pullman out because I miss Pullman.
Well,
I'm
Let's
calling
get-
you out.
I like Pullman.
Try to get
Pullman's a good
Pullman
guy,
and
and
Johnny
Pullman
and
always
Eddie.
talks sports.
We can
Pullman
re-
always talks sports. As Pullman
I
knows his
don't know
facts.
why
of
you're
sports.
yelling about this.
We can,
Because-
record, we can record an ad and spice it in before this whole last sports section.
Ricky, would you
No,
like
yeah,
to see
we're,
Pullman
no,
in
we're
one?
gonna put it where I said it.
Pullman, get Pullman in one.
We're gonna
Pullman's
put it
good
where I
at-
said it, Ricky.
He's
We already-
actually a get though.
He's what?
He's a get.
Him and Johnny,
we
they got
gotta
their own
He's
podcast.
got his
Fam.
own podcast.
They got a much more popular podcast.
God damn it, Pullman.
He's a writer.
That who Valador said she started listening
Someone
to it,
told
and
me
she's
that
like,
he-
I don't care about college football.
Someone
Fuck
told
this.
me he sold a screenplay.
Wow.
Congrats, Pullman.
But yeah, we can do the whole Skype thing. We got a bunch of people at Hook's house. We're like, I want on. My friend Christine wants to come on and do like a post-mortem for the Cougars season. First
got-
ever 11-win season for the Cougars.
I don't know. Yeah,
We've been to the friggin' Rose Bowl and never won 11 games. It's
Jared-
crazy.
Poor Jared Wilder planned his trip to the Rose Bowl, and you guys lost the Apple Cup.
It was brutal. It was a fucking snowstorm. It was that. But we got all kinds of stuff to do. And you're going to be in Woolley, so anything you comes
I'm
up,
there.
we definitely, as I said, live stream some actual games. We can do some random videos to post on YouTube. that
If
are-
I'm able to get this day off for the Cowboys and the Seahawks game, it would be the.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
this
a
is gonna
big
be the
one.
highlight of the year. I'll take it off. Just
I can't.
Um,
not
what day is
wait
that game?
to talk
Shit,
shit
that's
to
gonna be
Sunday or
you
Saturday?
Stupid motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, I won't be working in Seattle yet. That's
Fuck
perfect.
you,
I fucking
Seahawks.
hate you
Fucking.
guys.
You got to make that happen.
Everyone-
Worst fans ever.
We
Worst
definitely got
fans
to
ever.
live stream that because that's
Matt
You guys
Banks
are-
probably the only Seattle fan I like, and I
You
don't
guys
even
are-
like
you
his
guys are telling
choice.
me
I don't
I'm
like
living
his
in the
choices.
past. Your fucking Super Bowl was 5 years ago.
Yep.
You're relying on the past.
Russell Wilson's garbage.
Wait, we're relying on the past. The Cowboys of the
Garbage.
'90s
Live in the present.
Super Bowl.
Chris Carson's the only Seattle
I'm
player
not
I
saying
like.
we're gonna win the Super Bowl. I'm saying we're a better team than you are right
And
You
I'm
think so?
saying,
I mean, both 10 and
Dallas,
6.
Dallas.
It'll be interesting. We'll find out.
now. Exactly.
We're gonna find out. which
You're a
is great.
level-headed fan.
I love-
Everybody else that I talk to is ridiculous.
I end up-
Especially starting with Morgan Parks.
Seahawks.
Well, Morgan Parks is just a ridiculous human being, but it's great. It's
I like
great.
Mo.
I didn't
Where's
mean that
Mo?
in any way as a criticism.
When you talking to Mo? I miss old Morgan.
It's been so long. No, it's
Yeah,
been
we're
so
gonna have
long.
him on so we can talk about Lakers.
Good old Morgan. I like old Morgan.
Bring
Me and him
the,
go.
we got to get the podcast network going with Jared Johnson, and we can bring back the NBA show.
Yep.
But
Killer Seattle.
yeah, let's wrap this one up. Because I just want to drink and have fun. We gotta go. We gotta walk to the store and get more beer
Peace
Chelata.
out, fair weather
It's Chelata
friends.
time.
or cheladas.
It's Chelata Thursday.
something.
Holmes.
Chelata.
So until
I love
next
you
time,
guys.
Yeah, wait.
I'll be back.
look for us on Instagram, Fairweather Friends.
We might be on iTunes.
YouTube channel, Fairweather Friends. Yeah,
Yeah.
iTunes. We just need confirmation. Then we'll start sending that link out.
Make
Look-
sure you
look for
like
this
this.
picture of
though.
Egg
Don't
because
just
it's
listen to it. Push that button.
Look for any
like
pictures
it.
of me.
Like
I'm
it.
fucking,
Like
I'm
it.
pretty awesome.
Somebody like vague selfie
Yeah.
and say that you're from the podcast.
What selfie?
The one that you
Women.
posted from your good
Women
beard
out there.
My good
Any,
beard, Dave. The Cougs, go Cougs.
any single women.
day.
Hit him up.
Hit them up. Hit
He's a
them up.
catch.
Heard
It's
he's
not a
12
chat.
inches long.
That ain't true.
It's
Well, he's
13.
close.
Honestly, I don't think I would want it 12 inches. That's just in the way. All right. Thank you. Thanks, Sue, for being here. We'll thank Haley and Lori off pod. And...